By me. Do you have my epic added? I invited you. No. But when I score, you can see it. But when you score, they can see it. For me, it's when I score. But for you, I don't know. If for you, it's if. Oh shoot, NRG's playing. Hold on, I gotta watch that.
Daniel, I went to his perspective and saw that he was on 0 boost, and you're wondering why that shot was so weak, and it's exactly that. No boost in the tank, couldn't get the follow-up, couldn't get the speed he wanted on it, but regardless, it was a good look and one of the better ones we have seen on a space station.
What do you think I'm doing?
All tied up here, under 2 minutes left. We've got Justin holding it down in the midfield, doesn't get the follow-up.
You did not save it, it was in post. I saved that, and then he got the rebound.
The midfield line, a space station, they set up their camp there. More bumps.
Yeah.
NRG defense struggling there, but they will get some open space.
Oh, did it know?
That transition, but that's a good clear from Arsenal.
Oh, now you scored. I saw your PSN. Hey,
trying to get a big time goal.
You can also see in the lobby.
Flick open, but way too far. Daniel side flips. Could not reach that at all as much as he wanted to. Garrett
No.
Reynolds, but
Yes.
send that to Arsenal. You can see the push and pull effect. Garrett G now with a cut on the play. Daniel awkward.
Foul. Oh, double coming in.
I'm looking through all the players from Space Station Gaming. It's hard for them to grab any boost. Finally, when they get on offense, they can steal some. But before then, they were all sitting on empty in the tank. There's going to be a big clear.
Space Station.
To commit to the play.
That's how it went last time. That was the final, grand final of the last one. The last tournament. It was NRG versus SSG in the final. But right now it's in the semi. I'm in the quarter. Yeah, the semis. Hit it left. I didn't know he was gonna hit it. I didn't have boost, so I had to pre-jump.
Control the pace for the final 36 seconds. That was an interesting challenge for Reynolds. In that situation, you just want to win it, and for him to get the goal on top of that, it's just got to feel so good. Against an NRG roster where goals are very hard to come by. Here they are again, though. Reynolds, can he make it 2 goals? Let's see.
I got bumped. I got it.
Testing shot from Arsenal. Another cut into the play, not letting NRG have any space. As he trying to play the 50 game. But NRG break out a little bit. Garrett has to go back. Big clear towards the sidewalls and where he wants it to be. It's to Squishy. Squishy has to keep this one up. Trying to get it to Garrett. Soft touch.
Hit it.
Garrett, will he be able to connect with it? No.
Oh, I see. Nice. Oh, shoot. I thought I was going to hit it again. Oh, that's it. Come on. Nice.
As that third man took out, it would have been Justin there as the third man to keep the ball up. So just destroying any opportunities that would have been given up to NRG. Now, it's crazy, man. Space Station, they really pick things up.
Should have go let me go.
Space Station gaming. Same thing for the defense. Yeah, so good from Daniel. You see this solo play from Garrett G. And yeah, it was a great goal.
Where'd you put it to?
That was really the rest of NRG's offense.
I have it on standard. What do you have it on? I said I have it on standard. Standard. What do you have it on?
Just keep the pressure up. At some point, the defense starts to break here for the general NRG. Yeah, there was the opposite story here in Game 2 with the 50-50s. Originally, like if you think back to the kickoff goal that Squishy got in Game 1, he got that goal solely off of a 50-50, but then it's the same thing. However, for Space Station Gaming, Reynolds, the game-winning goal off of a 50-50, a weird challenge, and it's coming down to those small instances in the game where you need to win the challenge. You need to know how to position yourself up against the other team, and speed can come into that. A lot of different things. Boost can end up affecting those challenges. In Game 3, though, who will be dominant in the midfield and start winning those challenges more? Because I think that's what it's coming down to, Daz. Squishy. Squishy! Flip reset! You call a big deal! Oh my goodness! We go from very slow 50-50 goals into flip reset fake. You take one player out and then just the other two in the net. Squishy muffin. My goodness. It's been a long time since we've seen that one. And of course it's Squishy to do it. What a start in game 3 for NRG. SSG trying to get back on this one very quickly. So Reynolds pops that one up high. Daniel looks to intercept the ball here a little bit. Again, SSG want to get back to how they were playing in game 2. Start that offensive pressure. Keep the ball in front. Make NRG break on that defensive end. They were also suffocating NRG in the midfield. Winning every challenge.
He almost did a 1v2 real quick. I need to plug in my thing to the truck.
He goes for a smaller touch and almost get a rule 1, but it's broken off by Daniel. It's surprising there. I don't want to be the guy to call him out, but call him out. Daniel.
Oh, good call out. I did not know that was not going.
If there's any player here you'd expect it would probably be Daniel. He's the rule 1, so shocked.
Hit it. Or not. Why did you backflip?
No, it's not. The youngins, you know,
Why didn't you backflip?
It happens.
You never even did. You just the dud. Good chance. Pushing up.
What is SSG doing when they get these opportunities? So you get a free ball on the side. See Daniel trying to play that fast. Getting it into the defense. Again, giving the ball to NRG, not necessarily the
Sold. Bruh.
More touches out, so you can control it a little bit more. When NRG are playing much slower than I think they're normally used to, and it's to counter the aggression from.
No, I didn't want to play that game. There was no point. It's a waste of time.
Reynolds looks bad too. You can see him in the face cam. He looks upset. And to be honest with you, I think Daniel deserves that goal. Did you see the flip reset to get that pass in the first place? Well, that flip reset was nice. He deserved it. He deserved it. Well, he got it.
Oh shoot. Daniel has a face cam now. So now we know how he looks. Daniel on SSG. Daniel has a face cam now. So now we a face cam. You know who Daniel is, right? The new SSG player, the youngster. He's 15. I said he's 15. This is his second tournament as a pro. That's gonna be me in. That's gonna be me in 2 years, 3 years. Well, you have to wait for one of them to score. You have to wait for them to score. Shut up the game. What are you doing? Oh, I'm validated.
Yeah, and look at this. There's a lot of challenges from PlayStation Gaming where nobody from NRG even wants to go up for the ball. And it's coming down to a transitional game. We haven't seen NRG hold a lot of possession, but the few opportunities that they've got have started in their own defensive half. However, we have the rotation and recovery just in time to make this game in the same way. The rotations, especially the Daniel on the defensive end, have been he's been exactly where he needs to be. Like he's Alright, so Squishy starts us off.
That's how he looks. He looks young.
He is with a lovely finish off that pass from Justin. Well, it wasn't a flip reset pass.
No, I thought he was gonna look like a little bit older. I thought he was gonna look like Drees. He looks like he's 13. No, I just saw his hair. Like I saw that last second. I didn't like fully see him. You said that on stream too. No. Jesus. Probably the lightning. The lighting, I mean. Is that lightning? Mid.
Out of the net, finds the touch, and keeps them in the lead. There were two members of SSG in the net with Garrett, and it looked like it was impossible for him to make that save. How are they comfortable like this?
What'd you read already?
They're suffocating energy. They're taking the
You didn't even hit it.
Surely something happens.
But how did you get assist then?
Double commits NRG scrambling to get back.
Whoa, I literally hit it 3 seconds later, not even 2.
He ends up having to get out the play. Tries to come back in. Has Reynolds in midfield. Play up high. Reynolds does get there first, but Justin's still able to get the 50. Final 13. Arsenal puts a shot on.
C2 and D2 does not go good.
Time ticking down. SSG
Ones.
And that clear is going to give it back to NRG.
3s.
Ball still high.
I'm only diamond 2.
He's going to be able to control
Sure.
this. They've done it before against this team. Squishy though. Oh, wait, Daniel has it. Daniel, what do you got? Daniel, you've got this before. You know how to make buzzer beaters, man. It's going to fall down.
No.
Wait, Arsenal. I'm keeping it up. Still a chance. Reynolds out to Daniel.
Why are you forcing me? It's 3
Got a
minutes.
piece of it. Arsenal on top of the ball again.
Oh no, not this again.
Squishy. He's going to get a double. Is that
The
gonna hit
0-second goal.
It is.
Last time they scored 2 0-second goals in a row against us.
General NRG ended up taking the win there.
Shining on
I think that's the main thing for energy coming into this
it.
game. They told themselves, and they must have known that their playstyle has to be defensive, that they have to stay
I can't.
really deep with their rotations. We started
I literally
off
tested that out,
with
then.
an absolute slapper from Squishy
I'm joking, I didn't. I just wanted you to admit it.
Daniel with the pass where he stole the goal. And most of these shots and goals from NRG, it was their first one. They weren't keeping steady and consistent pressure, Daz. They were just coming up for maybe 1, 2 shots.
No, you can't. I know that. Because I've watched my stream over. And I can hear myself muting.
Yeah, that's really big here. Paying attention to NRG being able to like hold out on defense.
So yeah, that's how I
There was
know.
at least maybe like 2 or 3 chances.
No, I just wanted to wait, make sure I had a good stream. Make sure nothing went wrong to where I had to delete. Oh, it's nice.
Again, that scramble of control. I don't think they're
Nah, it's not 6 hours.
But they're making it work.
Oh, yeah, that's worthy. That's worthy, kinda. Wait, did my stream stop? No, it didn't. Oh my god, I'm lagging out.
They're stuck literally in their own half, can't get the ball out, and yet they're maintaining possession. And I think that
Hold
gives
on,
a
I
lot
gotta,
of
like-
life and a really good sign for SSG that it's just a matter of time. It's a waiting game because the pressure has proven to work. You just gotta make sure you can force a mistake out of NRG.
I lagged out, damn.
He's changed there. That game still is going.
I'm back. I'm back. I lagged out for a second. I got it. Oh, okay. You want energy to lose.
From Daniel, Arsenal's still up there, but it's a free ball to NRG. Pass. Garrett, squishy.
Okay, you really want us to lose.
I don't know how he found that small little area because Arsenal had the goal pretty much covered. He's waiting on the backboard. You see him, he's waiting for the shot from Squishy. And if Squishy hits that,
nice, so good.
It's gonna get too accurate and gets the first one for NRG.
It seemed like it. They just scored. As soon as you scored, they scored. As soon as they scored, you scored.
The execution from Squishy on that shot, phenomenal.
I mean, he's been pretty flawless so far with that shooting accuracy. Even in that last game, just that first goal, getting the fake and to stay out here. He's been the moving force on offense, which originally it was Justin in this head-to-head against SSG. And on the other side, we expected it to be more from Daniel. We've gotten some good glimpses, and Reynolds, he's stepping up.
As soon as they scored, I scored. But SSG scored. SSG scored. SSG scored, not energy. But it was an own goal. It was an own goal. Like he saved it, hit the post, and it went back to his car, and it went in. Energy.
Go ahead. Working out.
It's going to be difficult. Very commendable pass there from Arsenal, who left the shot. Now he's going for a couple more fakes. Arsenal just mind gaming everybody.
I think my stream is lagging.
So maybe can give Daniel a shot. It's a tight angle.
Give me a
All three
warning.
members of NRG are in the exact same
That's
spot.
not the
But
best.
things slow down, and Garrett G looks to dribble.
The way that we're seeing SSG, this is how much of a threat threat they are on offense. They have NRG jumping very early on some touches, have the entire defense trying to break down plays. This comes down to like some of these push and pull situations.
Yeah. But and very slower approach at times from NRG where
I'm gonna roll one. Bump me out, bump me out.
Hold on a second. So many
Bump
people
me out, bump
just
me out.
committed on that one shot. It looked like we almost had 3, maybe 4 cars in the same spot. But
Imagine I score as soon as I get bumped out. I'm so good. I'm so good.
maybe to build something on offense, intercepted by Reynolds, and they move out.
This is G low boost as Justin goes up. The shot just blocked out. And Arsenal, what a great follow-up to deny Squishy the shot chance. Halfway through, game 4.
I'm going to the movies later.
Still with pressure. Justin won't get a double there, but will force Arsenal to knock it away. SSG doing a great job following up on defense to buy themselves some space. NRG, you can see them starting to get a little bit more offensive than we've previously seen them. I think, you know, you said it earlier with that defense.
I was going to play threes.
Just being kind of suffocated.
Oh, but slowly, SSG are
Like 10.
breaking down that defense whenever they at least find any form of possession with those demos. And yeah, I mean, NRG, they're not alone in the half anymore. They haven't been stuck on the goal line as much, but he's going to absolutely obliterate the defense he's got set up.
Garrett says he'll take those every single. Amazing.
Okay, I'm good. Got him.
Space Station Gaming's newest addition. A very valuable addition, I might say.
And maybe you think this is
Hold on, I'm talking to chat.
are craving some attacks, maybe some bigger leaders, like that one from Daniel where he has more space.
I'm joking.
Because if they're holding that possession the entire time, sometimes the quality of shots quickly go down a bit, and instead,
Pull up my
while they're
YouTube.
getting
I'm talking to
fewer
chat.
shots on target, they're much more lethal guys.
That's really what it's about. Just actual chances that are dangerous towards teams' defense. As a G completely understand it, they're going to get a lot of pressure, but for them, you know, quality and quantity doesn't hurt. Because the more shots they put on, the more they stretch NRG's defense out, the more it leads to NRG making some mistakes, which we have seen this series.
Thanks, I don't know.
50-50 from Daniel, under a minute left.
I don't even know.
NRG leading in the series, but if this one,
Yes, I don't even know.
see it all tied up. Space Station Gaming, another follow-up from Justin, and right when you think Space Station Gaming know how to handle NRG, you see Justin come through.
Yeah, it's really the 50 and the double commit that opens up a lane for Justin. And I mean, that's a really picture-perfect shot. Just enough
You?
speed to sneak through the defense.
Nice. I'll be net.
Still impressed with Squishy's performance throughout this whole series, winning every 50-50, finding those shots, getting the setups, Justin getting a piece of the Reynolds here, and now Gary G an open net, but it's saved from Arsenal as he stayed in the air and found the follow-up. Squishy
Oh,
might
okay.
have this opportunity, NRG knocking on the door to win this one.
30 seconds.
I don't know.
Squishy. This is the flip. Pass to Justin. Daniel with the cutout. Reynolds and Garrett on the 50. Garrett wins that one and goes straight to Arsenal. He's awkward. Justin is still in SSG's in. Ball out. Squishy trying to set up Garrett. Garrett gets bumped.
You should have won for it.
And moves the drop. Squishy let it fall. They need a reset.
He boost.
Kind of sad, Squishy. I wanted you to keep it up. I wanted to see an opportunity from both sides, but I guess we won't get it.
No, there's a whole one.
Where leading up to this overtime, the
I got it.
momentum had definitely shifted rapidly in
I
favor
got
of
it.
NRG. Maybe things will change though as Space Station Gaming find a clear connect with Daniel.
Nice.
A little awkward of a clear there, but gets downfield. Now Arsenal.
Here we go.
Right behind him. He's going to be awkward this entire way, but still gets the ball out to the midfield. And Squishy has to go up. Reynolds is hunting. Now it's going the other way. Transition past middle just to get a connect. And Arsenal will take it. And around we go. Now things finally slow it down. Back and forth chances. Transition still coming up. Justin tries to put a shot on. Dale pick up another save. That'll be his third one of the game.
This is unbelievable. It feels like the ball is literally
Wow.
laps around the field. We start off in in the SSG.
Yeah, totally.
Things transition out over to NRGs, but then they get an instant.
Touched it once to set you up better, and then you just stuffed it.
However, NRG, they have held on to this ball for quite some
But he
time.
did mess it up, but you still could have scored. Because you still had time to adjust to his touch.
Big game here. SSG gotta come out on top of this one.
Yeah.
Daniel gets another save.
Nice, made up for yourself.
They gotta get this ball out. You see Garrett G looking for demos there on Reynolds, trying to throw things off.
You. Nice. I'm mid to clear. Your teammate. Position. Pass it. Pass it. Pass it. Oh my goodness. You. Oh.
And everybody on NRG, they're looking for demos. Look at Gary G. Squishy also just went for another demo, and somehow Space Station
Nice.
have dodged them. If one of them connects, that might be the end of this
Oh
OT.
my god.
Arsenal is there to bail out his own teammates and get the save. It has been back and forth so far in this overtime, Dad.
Yeah, to say it hasn't been sloppy. I mean, that's really what it is. I mean,
it's weird. It's weird seeing these two teams of all of them be a bit sloppy in the rotation.
Let me get this boost.
When you're trying to disrupt the other team so much,
do you have boost
things just kind of
at all?
Transition, and everybody is trying to make the most out of what they got. Squishy, does he have the flip?
I got it.
Garrett looking for a double here, but can't find a connection on the ball. Space Station Gaming. Yeah, looking to tie this series up.
Wow.
Reynolds with space. Has to get past Garrett and Justin.
Bro, stop double committing, you fucking idiot. Stop ball chasing.
Reynolds jump up. He hit the ball with the nose of his car, but got no power on it, and it ended up faking the defender, lands perfectly under it, and then gets the flick in. Space Station Gaming, they were relentless. They held it down on defense through so many demos, so many disruption plays out of NRG where they're rotating, they're taking out a player, they're getting a demo, they're taking your boost, and Space Station, it doesn't matter. They can hold on and wait for Reynolds to bail them out.
I mean, if you guys are watching at home, buckle up. Because these teams are playing Rocket League.
And he goes for boost when he hit.
That was amazing. Reynolds coming out clutch for Space Station.
I'm losing it, Dad, because this is, it's
hit it.
Like the teams on each side are so uncomfortable
I got it.
because of how aggressive those rotations have been. And not all the time do we see NRG pick a fight with whoever's being aggressive. A lot of times NRG will just let Space Station do whatever they want, take more boosts,
no, I don't
get
think
demos,
so.
because NRG focus on those counterattacks. But that hasn't been working, especially in that game. So NRG try to pick things up on the physical side. They go for demos, they take more boosts. It doesn't work out. And meanwhile, as a result, we get all this crazy back and forth Rocket League where maybe the rotations aren't there because somebody else on the field just got bumped all the way back to their own end heads.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to have a field day breaking this series down, I'll tell you that much. Looking at General NRG, get Space Station, anything but comfortable can be said on both sides of the field. But there's a lot of room for some star power action, and we've seen that as there's just superstars all on the field, in their own respective rights.
We've seen a lot of highlight plays so far in the series. We saw a lot from Squishy Muffins. Justin was getting involved a couple times with the passing, the double tap, of course, from Gary G. Meanwhile, on the other side, Daniel, he has been playing exceedingly well. We've got
I'll be right.
a lot of plays and a lot of aggressive demos from Arsenal, and of course Reynolds now closing it out in that previous game, tying the series.
Squishy, take this one.
A shot. Thanks.
It's a beat out on Daniel. Justin, good shot play. Garrett G. Great redirect to start off game 5.
Yeah,
good placement.
He's so tenacious here as he lands in the net, and then as he's rotating out, Daniel might have been able to get a touch there, but Garrett G just
Did you have kickoff? Or was that teammate?
For that play,
He messed it up completely.
We've seen this happen where NRG have started out hot, like in the first minute in multiple games. It really comes down once SSG kind of get their footing in. That's when you start to see the pressure. As they're looking to set some up right now.
Got it.
Good beat on Daniel. Beats out 2. Tried
You?
Squishy up early. And here's Arsenal. Clear upfield to Reynolds. Reynolds has a lot of boost here to work with, but that's a light touch. Testing ball. Oh, Daniel couldn't get control of that. Arsenal comes in to bail him out. Would have been dangerous.
Yeah. Really back and forth already.
Oh,
After that first goal. Big clears from both sides. SSG, there's space now for Daniel to get something potential off the backboard. A follow-up from Reynolds. And then another 50-50. Space Station Gaming really spaced out, and Justin's forced to go for a shot there. And then Arsenal keeps trying to steal these goals. I'm not
he
sure
flipped other way with the run.
But regardless, this one did eventually go in.
I really can't tell on that.
Nice
Honestly,
shot.
a little shaky there, but hey, they'll take it.
Bro, I was on Squishy's perspective, and it looked like Squishy was not going to get the save. And then we all of a sudden saw Arsenal get the touch. And hold on a minute, off the kickoff, Justin gets a goal. NRG are now in the lead. What? How did this go in?
It's the cheat. Justin cheated up just enough. Ball bounced out. He's able to beat out Daniel to it.
Nice,
No one home from
GG's.
Space Station Gaming. Well, even
Huh?
with that goal that we saw from SSG, you can't afford to get too comfortable. These kickoffs are crazy.
It's ridiculous to see something like that slip in after all the mechanics we have seen. Squishy, another huge shot, and Squishy sitting on 66% goal participation for this series, doing a lot of the work. He continues that trend and puts another shot up.
Now Squishy. That back. NRG set for defense.
I'll cheat. Huh?
And when you look at some of these individual.
Oh, every time I load into a game, I'm on high ping.
Double commit. What?
That was for once too, but I'm never lagging. Someone's like, "Are you okay?" I'm 4 2
And look
3.
at the threat that Daniel can cause.
It's like, yeah, I'm not even lagging.
They don't know how to handle the newcomer Daniel. They're waiting to see what he can do.
I was making you
With that
stop.
level of patience,
Oh shit!
Daniel
No, I got bombed.
pass it.
Can we talk about how he got the flip reset and used it?
I got bumped. I don't know.
That time, like, you don't
Oh,
see that
yeah.
every day. And for Daniel pulling it out here, of course, NRG, not expecting it at all, caught them way off guard.
No, you bumped me, and then he bumped you.
Justin had to dodge Reynolds. He was trying to take him out.
How often do we see NRG have two players in the same position? Usually they're so organized, and I know, Dad, you're obviously aware
Are
of
we
this,
in
where
platinum 2
NRG,
or
they
diamond
like to
2?
play a very clean and, like I said, organized defense. So for them to both be in the
Okay, yeah,
same
I'm
spot,
we'll do
wondering
one
what Daniel's
platinum.
going to do, it's got to be a shocking thing to witness here as
Yeah.
SSG have tied things up.
They're definitely getting creative. And for NRG, you know, the team likes to pass a lot. We see them all the time. Even now, trying to go for that three-man pass play. Garrett just squishy down to Justin. Still cut out. This SSG roster, they don't necessarily, they're easily able to read a play like that and cut it out.
Take that clip. Let's go.
Look at the mechanics in the way that any individual can show up and shake away a defense. That's what makes NRG start to
That's a TikTok clip, ain't I sure?
plays that, you know, cost a lot of resources to create, get shut down.
I know.
To transition, play on low boost. Ends up being a tough match for the general, which is why we're still tied up as we approach that 1 minute mark.
And I'm waiting personally to see SSG start to activate the physical game, because it has slowed down slightly with the demos. And while things are moving in their favor a lot of times down the field, they can activate that. They can all of a sudden flip the switch and get a double like that from Reynolds. Doesn't even matter
Nice,
though
good.
when Justin is absolutely on a
I thought you went in that. I didn't know if that was. But that was teammates' fault. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. He was jumping around.
Time to push that one in.
I got it.
Justin bringing NRG the lead in a crucial time in game. 50 seconds left.
The player was able to close out and secure that win in the grand finals. His stats alone were so impressive. To see him step up now, a good sign for NRG fans at home. However, you're faced with one player, Daniel. Might make things hard.
You actually?
He's Daniel right now. Look at how quickly he's able to get off the back wall and play that first touch into a 50. Now
We're playing cab, not casual.
early. NRG trying to manage the clock. 20 seconds.
Oh, we got another touch.
Looking for another goal and almost found it. Daniel gets the double, but a little awkward. Ball gets into
Listen.
Does
Oh, a shot.
Gaming have a 0 second play? It doesn't matter. Justin finds the angle.
The new.
Goal
hat trick to this man's name, Justin. He read this bounce. Daniel went for the boost instead of the ball. A classic situation, and Justin made him pay. The security has been found for NRG. Looks like they're going to go to match point.
Fuck!
This one ticking down. And
oh my God.
I'm not forfeiting the fuck. 3 minutes.
That's point. What is going on? I think in this series, I feel like you can come into the series. We've already seen it before. We've already seen it play out between these two teams. It's like the opposite of what we had witnessed before. This is so back and forth. Each team changing their play style every single game. It's like we get a different version of NRG and SSG, and it looks like we also do have a timeout for a space station.
45 now, but
we'll see what they have to figure out.
you know, if there's anyone who can figure it out, it's Coach Prone. He's the brains behind Space Station Gaming operation, and he's always a treat to talk to. I know that he's very proud of this particular roster. Talking to him, we had an interview a couple of weeks ago where we talked about picking up Daniel, how that ended up working out since the team vibes are very high.
I think you're gonna fit the end.
Loves to learn, and I think it's motivated the rest of the Space
You just strode instead of flipping.
They're gonna need to kind of, talk to Daniel in some of these like situations, be able to guide him, because this is a lot of pressure.
And well, the thing of it is, it doesn't really seem like Daniel is
You.
under that pressure. While in that last moment, maybe opting to go for the boost instead of the ball could have been a signal and a sign that he's slightly off his game. I still think he's had a fantastic performance throughout this entire series. So not too much pressure on his shoulders. He's been here before. He already has that first regional event, even making it to the grand finals. So he knows what it's like to be in this high-pressure situation. Now the question is, what do they implement to change things up? How do they attack and approach the NRG defense that's constantly changing and evolving as each second goes on, Taz?
Exactly. I know there are people at home who, like, wonder what they're saying.
Oh my God, the fuck is he doing?
Videos that comes out for SSG. Whatever they go over.
Why the fuck would he hit it to the middle? He's so dumb.
Game 7 here against an NRG team that, they're starting to
Why wouldn't you hit it to the mid?
the offense come out from them.
That's fucking diamond one. So shit.
That's the one that closed it out from Justin. Shots like those are so hard to defend, and NRG, the shot placement has just been on form for the series.
And maybe that's an indicator that Daniel is putting too much responsibility on his own shoulders, because he's opting to go for the boost. Maybe he wants to do all of the heavy lifting on offense, when maybe if he just slows down a bit, focuses up on the fundamentals on defense, and gets those 50-50s, against NRG, things could change. We'll have to find out. They had a timeout. They had some time to think it out. Now, will they implement anything different? Because they're up against NRG on match point.
Match point in the upper
semifinals. Possible.
To the winners final. And who will we see in the lower bracket? Again, right in the middle of the winner's split.
We need a kickoff goal right now.
Both teams trying to get themselves
he got 2 on kickoff.
To a victory, so they can lock themselves in for the winter major.
Yeah.
Middle.
I believe there's a chance clinch a spot, but it's up to like several different things. I think.
He's gonna just let you score.
Lose Rogue lost in the lower quarterfinal, and I think it's Envy lost at Oxygen.
You. That's right.
So it's
oh my
God.
God.
A lot of moving pieces, but at the end of the day, you control your own destiny.
Oh my God. Okay, nice.
Exactly. And I think that's all that matters to them, knowing this.
I don't know how I missed that.
The same can be said for the Space Station.
Yeah, you always miss. If you'd have missed, I would have tried. I would have backed up the game.
That a lot of their fans know they can beat. Daniel tries to come on, big demo play there. Reynolds also tried to go for Garrett. Daniel tried to go for Justin. No one able to connect there. So ball will get played back out into the middle.
Here we have Garrett off the backboard.
No way. How unlucky. He double committed because he's such dumb.
Was able to react after that bump play on the backboard. He still did get the pass off. It didn't work out. But that's just an indicator of how strong and resilient NRG and their offense can be, because even if you demo them, you take them out of the play, they'll find a way to make it work.
Make that offensive push work. Now transition.
I don't want to play 3 anymore. so dumb. He could trash his teammates.
Daniel, who's in weight, play out to Reynolds, and a crash on the goal line blocks out that shot.
Now we've got Gary G.
You play twos?
Squishy. This is getting more and
You
more
play
amped
twos?
up for NRG. They are literally firing on all cylinders. Every player obviously taking a shot. Gary G with 2 shots to his name. Double demo. Squishy and Daniel equalizing each other.
I don't know if I want to play comp or not.
Listen, trying to control it. Demo.
I don't know if I want to play comp or not.
Plays it high, looks for the double. Won't be able to get it. Gary G can't connect with the ball either. And Daniel shot straight at Squishy. But maybe another chance here. Daniel up fast. Does he have the double? Daniel! He does! Double for Daniel!
This is what we expect and can now expect in almost every single series from this game.
I'm gonna get another account. I'm in stream.
Scoring them with the double taps to make